don't know what I broke. I thought I was flinging a drive shaft around, but I don't see no drive shafts flinging around. So that's not good. That's the owner of the place. He's having fun on his toy. There's Moto Pimp flying his toy around having fun. There goes a mouse. Let's try and catch it. I got it, I got it. I got it. I got the mouse. I'm gonna go give it to the kids. I got you, dude. I caught you. I got me a little mouse. I'm gonna have a little fun with him and then I'll let him go. Common field mice will try and make themselves comfy in a human establishment. This one here is having a good time. He's playing possum right now. Hi! Hey! Did you see it? Yeah, I think I broke something. It was rattling pretty good and I was stuck. So I shut it down. Look what I got. Oh.
What is that?
No, he's alive. He's sleeping. Ready? Ready, ready? There goes, there goes.
Yeah, right.
Oh, 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 oh.
And this is how you. And this is how you down. And this is how you pick it off. This is how you. Yeah.
Don't hit anybody. Thanks, guys. It's looking good. While they do that, I'm up front trying to figure out what I broke and how to remedy the situation. Pulling the front shaft out because I think all that rattling was coming from the front end. I got down in the mud hole there. The thing's been rattling for a while and I wasn't sure if I thought it was the transfer case. Then I fixed the transfer case and I started to think that maybe it was the drive shaft. Maybe I had a bad U-joint. And then when I was in that mud hole, it really started rattling real bad and I had to shut it down because I was stuck anyway, but I didn't want to end up being like, I didn't want to end up tearing the transfer case up again with the drive shaft flopping around. That's what I thought was going on. I diagnosed it wrong from the feel, and I'm thinking after driving it for a minute that the problem's in the front axle. So pulling the front shaft off, but I don't have my torch with me today, so I'm gonna try and I got a couple of bolts that are stuck. I'm gonna try and break them with the impact, but the nuts are stripped out. So if you sit there and I take my vice grips, I'm gonna clamp onto the stripped out bolt. Still got a nut on it. I'm gonna try and clamp onto it as tight as I can with my vice grips. And then I'm gonna put the impact on full speed ahead and try and break this bolt.
No, I think that's what you're wrench. Like this, yeah, I'm doing it.
It was a little too tight.
You have to
Broke something in my hand there. There we go. That's probably not gonna work. But we'll try it anyway. Put the impact on there and I'm just gonna go full blast forward. Where'd the vice grips go? Spinning on the grips.
Dad, can I get on that one axle so I can clean the tires?
So I took all the threads off, but I didn't get the bolt to break. We'll tighten the vice grips up. What do you want to do, Digger?
Can I get them on here?
I don't know. You might get filthy dirty up there. Probably best to stay down if you're going to go in Mom's truck again.
Okay.
All right, let's try that. Huh? Maybe. There we go. So that broke the bolt. Now I can take my drive shaft out. and go for a ride and see if it still makes all that clanking and clattering with no front drive shaft in. Say hi to the camera.
Hi, camera.
Look at your buckle. Show us your buckle. That's our buckle. We're buckled up, right? Don't turn it. That'll unbuckle it. Leave it buckled. You ready to ride the monster truck?
Yeah.
Okay, I got my co-pilot, and we're gonna test it out with no front drive shaft and see if that rattle's still there. Let's turn it on. Ready? Here we go. Was it fun? Was it fun, Merce?
Yeah.
Yeah, good job.
So,
Okay, unbuckle it. Ready? Boom. Good job. This here is my tube, goes from one turbo to the other. It's basically an intake tube. Compressor tube, compression tube, air pusher tube. You call it any kind of tube you want. It's a tube that's pushing air into my motor. And it's blown off now a couple of times. I put it on there with those exhaust clamps because that's all I could find, and they're slipping. I tried taping them, I tried putting rubber under them, but it's still slipping. So I'm gonna weld these little triangle pieces on the side of my tube, drill some holes in them, and put some springs on them to hold the pipe from blowing off. If that pipe blows off while I'm going through the water fountain over there, or the mud hole, I could end up sucking a bunch of grit into my motor and causing a real problem. I'll be back in the same pickle I began in 30 days ago. So I'm out of preferable welding rods, but I've got a pile of mixed matched rods here. I think they'll do. As long as I can stick these things on there, we'll be okay. So like that, now my intake tube is held on spring loaded. Got pressure pushing against the turbo. Hopefully that'll keep it from blowing off. I don't know what I'm doing, but I just keep trying. So what else am I supposed to do? I'm gonna keep trying, do what I can with what I've got. And I don't know what the future holds. Who knows how long this will last.